There's a season for everything, you know? And you gotta take life as it is. There's a season when you're a child. There's a season when you're an adult and then an elder. There's seasons where you have one career and then you go on to another career or you become an entrepreneur. There's seasons where you're single. There's seasons where you're dating. There's seasons where you're married. Life is always going to be changing, right? That's the thing people say, right? Is the one thing that will always be constant in life is that life will always change. And what I'm getting at too is just that you should enjoy the season of life that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have to experience whatever sort of season we're going through. Even seasons of maybe even sadness, the loss of somebody, or maybe just things right now are tough in life. Even those, maybe in those I wouldn't say so much to enjoy that season, but understand that season, and you can still even make the most of it by maybe doing some inner work within yourself. There is genuinely a time to cry and to be sad. And there are times to be happy, of course. And so that's what I'm saying, man, is just life will give us a whole bunch of different seasons. And there's beauty in a lot of our seasons, man. There's beauty and bliss when you're a kid because you don't got to pay bills. You don't got to go to work. You don't got to worry about the clothes on your back for the most part, or at least it's not something that's going to be on your mind because, hey, you're just a kid, right? What are you going to do? I'm just here living the life my mom and dad supply for me. All you got to do, man, is go to school. And then you're an adult. And there's still even beauty in that, right? You have your independence now. You can make your own decisions without mom and dad saying you can or can't do this. You can or can't do that, And, having your own space and starting your own family. It's a beautiful thing. Again, careers. One job was a nice starter job, it was your first job probably when you were in high school. Now you're into this other job that pays more, and you can see yourself elevating to higher positions. Again, or you go the entrepreneur route and you make a successful business. And again, like I said, of course, you got singleness, dating, marriage. There's a beauty in your singleness because you can focus on yourself, obviously, and just develop yourself as a person. You're probably going to never be as productive as you are if you're single right now. Honestly, singleness is probably the most productive you can ever be in your life, honestly, because all you got to do is take care of me, myself, and I. And if I got that, I can do whatever I want because it's all about me, right? But there's a beauty in dating and finding your partner and stuff like that because now you got someone in your life who cares about you and, loves you on a deeper level than even your mom and dad, assuming you got yourself a good man or woman by your side, of course, who genuinely loves you and wants the best for you and obviously you for them. And like I said, again, starting that family and stuff like that. But there's so much beauty to life in its season, guys. And just, that's all I'm saying is because sometimes I feel like we can want to rush things, right? The kid wants to grow up and be an adult because, I don't want mom and dad to tell me what to do anymore. Not knowing the consequences that come with an adult and the responsibility that comes with that. That's what I tell my little brother, who's still in elementary school, when he was about maybe 2 years younger, saying stuff like, Man, I can't wait to be an adult like you, big bro, because, you know, I want to stay up late and, you know, not have to worry so much about mom and dad and stuff like that. I was like, hey, you know, when you're an adult, that comes with more responsibilities, though, right? And now, you know, he's so happy to be a kid. And again, like I said, singleness and stuff like that, man, that's when those can be your most productive years. And again, the marriage and the family, finding your significant other, it's the beauty of finding love and starting your own family. And just, even in good times and bad times, the bad times teach us how good the good times are. And all of this just creates this, you know, picture of life that if we just embrace our seasons, and try to make the most of it, you know, could live a good life. But there's a beauty in every season, I think, man. And even if it may not be exactly beautiful, maybe there's something you can learn about yourself from the experience, and become maybe even better as a person from it. But that's the one constant thing in life, man, is life will always change, but we gotta learn and adapt and make the most of our seasons, man. But this is a video about definitely appreciating them, at least at the very least. It's like maybe we can look back and appreciate the seasons and hopefully even try to live in our present season now and embrace that too. Thank you.